What was that? What was that? What was that, people? What was that? If anyone says that was good, then I don't know what you're watching. That was embarrassing. It it was shocking. It was absolutely fucking piss poor, shambolic. Again, little like I keep saying, every game near enough this season, all we show is little bits of intensity and urgency. It was absolutely piss poor. Let's just, before we start, big up to everybody. Please do smash the likes and subscribe as well if you're new to the channel. Hope everybody's doing good. Hope everybody's doing well. I would say, did you enjoy that? But if you did, then I don't know what your knowledge of football is because I've been watching football 34 years and I am seeing the most boring performances I have ever seen of Arsenal this season. We're top. We're top of the league. We didn't lose. But that was bad. That was bad. And I'll tell you a reason why it was bad. Because a lot of times this season we have started shocking in the first half. And then the second half, we've kind of took the game to teams a little bit with a lot of, a decent, I would say, spell of intensity and urgency. In that second half, we was absolutely crap. We made Liverpool look like they were top at league. Liverpool was literally, it was like we were at Anfield, like the way they were passing ball around us, winning the ball back, like as if to say, you're not having ball. They just literally controlled us. They literally owned us in that second half. They had more of the ball. They showed a bit more intensity, a bit more urgency. And I'll say this right now. If they'd had Ekitike, even just Ekitike, they'd probably score tonight and win game. And if they had a Salah, Ekitike and Isak, Arsenal don't win that game. We have got a full strength squad. Havertz is not played nearly all season. So what? I don't care. He's not a huge threat. We've got bags of talent on the bench. Eze, Madueke, Jesus, Martinelli. What the fuck is that? We need Arsenal Football Club now. We know Mikel Arteta's not going to get sacked to end the season if he don't win anything. He's not going anywhere, even though I didn't want him in first place. I'd sack him now. But we need, like we've got Gabriel Heinze, played for Real Madrid, played for Man United, he's got a lot of passion on touchline. We need an attacking coach at this football club. We an attacking slash striker coach at this football club. This is embarrassing, people. I have watched Arsenal for 34 years and I have never seen us play this absolute Ross, it's boring. I used to watch Arsenal and think I didn't go out of room. I didn't do anything because I know they'll probably score. Now I can be like that. I can look on my phone. I can check things, check emails or anything. This is not good, man. We are only where we are because of our defence, and that is it. Because going forward, this is it's embarrassing. It's shocking. You just don't imagine. As soon as you started tonight, I thought, nah, don't think we're going to score. It's like I'm watching games now and I'm predicting it. Nah, I can't see us. I can't see us showing that full intensity, that full urgency. I can't see us being fast with our passes. I can't see that that creative spark. Eze on bench again. The balance is wrong, but we're top at league. That is the crazy thing about it. We are top of the league. If you put telly on tonight as a neutral and you're watching Arsenal Liverpool and you don't know anything, who's where in league, you look at that game, and I guarantee you now, 90% would say, yeah, I think the team in white, they're top at league because they owned us. In that second half, I thought, right, in the first half, we were shit. Again, little glimpses of intensity, little glimpses of urgency. That's it. That's all it's been all season, near enough. Some games, like obviously against Atletico Madrid, Bayern Munich, Tottenham, Villa at home, in second half, were fantastic. But in that second half, I thought, will that switch get flicked? No, no. We played Aston Villa, and we was absolutely fantastic in that second half. who before that they was the most informed team in the Premier League when we whacked them in the second half, literally ran all over them in that second half. Since then, we've played Bournemouth and we nearly lost. We scraped it a little bit. We were lucky in first half. They ran all over us at times, and then we've gone and played tonight. And like I said, if Ekitike just even played, oh, Liverpool win that. Liverpool win it. it fucking hell, man. I mean, it's painful to watch. It is so boring. It is so boring. There's no creativity. Not playing to Victor Stress. And you know what? Mikel Arteta is still the problem. Why is he not changing it? Why is he not saying right, play three up front? Why is he not going saying right, let's play three at back and play with two wing backs and suffocate them? Try and break them down. Do something. Give Onslaught an headache. You don't do anything. He doesn't change anything. And that is why last season, Enrique in the Champions League in the second leg thought, well, this game's wrapped up. It's wrapped up. Mikel Arteta's giving me no headache. There's no punch on nose. It's nothing different. I'll bring Ramos on, who, by the way, was a bit part player at PSG since moving from Benfica around about maybe 3 years ago now. So everybody, I mean, let's get into it, man. I mean, I knew I'd be ranting. I could carry on, but oh man, it's good job we've got a good defence. It's really a good job we've got a world class defence. Because going forward, I don't expect anyone to score by us. I know they do. They get odd goal, and obviously Bournemouth scored two. But I'm always confident that we'll keep a clean sheet. But going forward, I've lost faith. I have lost faith. The amount of attackers we've got, Madueke's on bench, Eze's on the bench, Martinez on the bench, Jesus is on the bench. It don't matter. It don't matter who. It's not like the Bergkamp, Henry, Carno World Tour days. No. Adebayor, I'm taking him over any frontman we've got right now at Arsenal. Fucking hell. Oh, man. It's painful. It's painful. Arsenal would never make you nod in the old days. Now it does make me think, wow, it's just. And Arteta's to blame for this. Not all, sometimes it's the players, but Arteta is big. It should take big blame for this because he doesn't change anything. There's no different formation. This is not good, man. This is not good. And Man City now, obviously they're going to have Man United next away, which will be tricky. But then we've got to go to Forest on the Saturday night, so they'll close gap even more if they beat Man United. And I always say, if Man City catch you, you don't catch them. They catch you, but you don't catch them. So let's just see. I did say if we win, we'll go on and win league. But now with that draw and the way we played, but it's gone again. It's gone. I can't look at that and think we're going to win league like that. I really can't. We go like that to Etihad? No way. No way. Not a chance. Because they'll have all the players back by then. Right. Chris Rose, big up, mate. Hope you are well. Chris Rose, big up to my guy. You all lot played well, and we made you look like you were top at league. 100%. You was 20 times better than us in that second half. Gonna Fly, big up Rich. What a shit show. Absolutely Gonna Fly. Absolutely, mate. Go and subscribe to Chris Welsh, people. Peppermint, what a disgrace. Absolute Peppermint. Young, Peppermint Freedom. Tete will fumble this championship. I mean, playing like that does not give you confidence. It can't. You can't get confidence. Like, if you get confidence watching that, you've not watched football long enough. I ain't pissing about here. You've not watched Arsenal over the years, or you've not watched football long enough, because you have a great defence, yeah, but you've got to have it evenly, even half evenly. How can I word this? You've got to have it either evenly balanced with the attack, killing teams off, taking the game to teams, or you've got to have more performances like we had against Aston Villa in the second half, the Bayern Munich, the Atletico Madrid, the Tottenham. We don't see it, people. We ain't seen it, man. We struggled against Newcastle. It took us 28 to 30 minutes to flick that switch at Emirates against Leeds United. I know we won 5-0, but it took us a long time to get going. We were lucky against Man City. We didn't lay a glove on Liverpool at Anfield. Aston Villa away, not good at all, really. We've been frigging lucky this season, and it's only because of our defence. Because going forward, I have no. I never thought I'd see the day where I mention Arsenal in terms of attacking, striking with our strikers and killing teams off. What I've grown up with and seen, I never thought I would be saying now. I don't imagine us scoring like tonight. I just thought I can't see it. I can't see it. I just can't see it. It's like we're on strings. We can't go. We can't just go full ball at the goal. I don't get it. Sorry, I just don't get it. And I do believe it's because of Arteta, because he doesn't change anything. There's no headache for a manager. Oh man, that was piss poor. I honestly thought second half, yeah, that switch will go a little bit. Even worse. Liverpool looked 20 times better. And like I said, we made them look like top at league. We made Wolverhampton Wanderers look like a top 10 side. We're lucky against them. Fucking hell. Wow. How we're top, I do not know. Well, I do. I do, because our defence and Declan Rice's performances, where we just will not give in. Even if he's playing average, he will not give in. And Reyes, has made some fantastic saves. That's only reason why I say Arsenal top of the league. David Raya with his incredible saves at times, our defence, and Declan Rice putting a shift in. Please tell me, going forward from that Declan Rice part, what you can say. We've been fantastic up wings. We've been fantastic up front because we haven't. We really haven't. And I do believe another manager would get the whole tune out of everybody. He would get the defence obviously doing what it's doing now. He would get the midfield purring. He would, and we'd be attacking and finishing teams off and killing teams off. And I don't see that ever happening with this match. I really don't. Like tonight, does he not like stand there and think we're not breaking them down? We've got a full stacked 11, our first 11. We've got a full stacked bench. We're bringing players on. Nothing's working. Does he not think I'm getting called by all these obsessed Arteta fans a top elite manager, even though he's not even in a league of a top elite manager because he's won one FA Cup and challenged twice, so he's not even in that level? Does he not think I can't break Liverpool down? Can't get no change out of them. Onslaught were happy. He's thinking, well, Arteta's not doing nothing. He's bringing players on, but there's no different formation. There's no like, right, I want three up top for 15 minutes. There's nothing. It's all the time. He never ever changes that formation. I'm going to shut up a bit now and read these comments. Um, going to fly. Arteta does it again. Well done, Lego head. He bottled it again. Absolutely going to fly. 100%, man. Jack Arsenal, disgusting performance. Absolutely, buddy. Like what you meant. I seen you on Twitter and all. Literally, we girl and other people. Well done, because you're calling facts out. Peppermint. We will be the only team to not score against Liverpool. Yeah, like even Bournemouth went to Liverpool first game of the season and took the game to him. We went to Anfield, didn't take the game to him. Tonight, didn't take the game to him on our own back fucking yard. Man City, we didn't take the game to him on our own backyard. Lucas Welsh, I wasn't happy with our lineup, but I was happy with the way we set up. We frustrated them all game. We dug in and worked hard. We just lacked final third. Yeah, but that's not a shock with our injuries. 100%. You have, even if Ekitike plays tonight, just Ekitike, you win it. Or Isaac or Salah, you win it out of one of them three. Now, if they all, even two of them played, then not a chance. Arsenal would have not won that at all. Salah would have finished Arsenal off tonight. He would have had a good game. Peppermint Freedom, it felt like they was attacking the cop end. Absolutely peppermint. Lawrence, big up to my guy. How are you, brother? Hope you're well. This guy knows everything about the Arsenal. Been there, seen it all, done it all, everything. Rich, some things in life never change, like this clown of a manager bottling a chance to stamp their authority absolutely at the top of the table. Arteta out, taxi for Arteta. Enough is enough. Time for a change. Yep, I could say all night, Lawrence, but I know it's not going to happen, mate. So I'm not going to go on about Arteta getting sacked because they just won't do it. As far as all his obsessed fans, except they think it's brilliant. They think it's amazing what he's doing, and They don't look at bigger picture. They really don't. Tonight, that should have been an all 3-pointer. No excuse whatsoever. It didn't even look like scoring. Peppermint Freedom, new Arteta art banner. Thanks for all. Thanks for fuck all. No, fuck off. Absolutely, Peppermint. I like that one. Good of Life, they were there for the taking at Anfield, and tonight, especially missing Salah, Ekitike, Isak. 100% Good of Life. 100%. It don't get, we couldn't have had a better chance. All these big teams we've played, we've struggled. We struggled against Man United first game of season. It were only because our defensive display, stopped them from scoring. And as well, it's just an embarrassing result for Arsenal. 0 goals and 1 point against this bad Liverpool team this season. Absolutely, you can't take the bottle out of Arteta. It is, man. It is embarrassing. Gonna fly. Thanks for the bad memories. It's time to go. R.I.P. Claude. Yeah, Claude will be saying this. Only Chris Welsh, you only top because of our downfall this season and City looking shaky. We top because of defence as well, Chris. That's why it is, my man. Joking, glad I recorded it. I fast forwarded it. At least 60 minutes of the game was dreadful. 100. Joking, good to see my guy. Happy New Year. Happy New Year to everybody as well in the chat. Hope everybody's doing good. Please do smash up the likes and subscribe as well if you're new to the channel. Like I said, hope everybody's doing good. Snowing in England, even though you can't really call it snow because once rain touches it, it's just like piss wetter. It's cleared nearly enough already. Lawrence, I knew all along Arteta would fuck things up tonight after City and Villa dropped points yesterday. Yeah, Lawrence, man, it just always happens, mate. It just always happens, doesn't it? Of life, poor tactics, poor team selection, and even worse in game management. He's a clown. He is gonna fly. He is. Lawrence Isaac on one leg would have won that game for Liverpool. Absolutely, 100% he would. Gonna fly. His first sub was MLS before any attacking subs. What's he playing at? Well, he brought MLS on because Incapi went down with an injury. He might. I think he looked like he rolled his hammy. His hamstring. So he's probably out. But I don't know. It could just be precautionary. AJ the Mod, big up to my guy. Hope you're well. Sack him tonight. Yeah. Listen, everyone knows I don't like Arteta. He's a stubborn, smug prick at SSP, but I'm not even going to probably mention it because it's just, he's not going to get sacked, but I would get rid of him now. I wouldn't even started with him at season. I didn't want him in the first place. Even before Unai Emery came in, there were talk that Arteta might be a candidate, and I said, don't bring that guy. Do not bring Arteta to Arsenal as a manager. Obviously, it's happened. 6 years down the line, challenged twice, won FA Cup, 1.3 billion spent, and that's it. Not even reaching Wembley no more. We're not even getting to Wembley no more. And don't be surprised next week because it's Liam Rosenior's first game in charge of Chelsea. He's going to think, right, I want to do this. I'm going to take over Chelsea, just come from Strasbourg, and I'm going to go and win Carabao Cup for Chelsea. And then that's it. Bang. Chelsea win another trophy like they did last season. And then Rossinia, he'll be like, well, won a trophy, won Carabao Cup. But it'll just breed confidence. Then he'll get a bucket load of money to spend in summer. He'll probably get a bit to spend in January. So, just an example there. We've got Chelsea at the bridge. In the first leg, they are going to be well up for it. They know league's done. They're not going to win the Premier League. They're going to want to finish as high as they can at Premier League, but they're going to go all out. They're going to love it if they can go and win Carabao Cup in Liam Rossinia's first season and finish fourth or fifth. That will probably be a decent season for Chelsea. But they'll not give up. Obviously, Chelsea fans they want to win league, of course they do, because they're an ambitious club. But that will be a kickstart. So next week is going to be another tough game, and then we've got Forest at the City Ground on Saturday evening, sorry, and Man City play Man United before that Saturday morning. So that'll be another tough game because they're going to play first, and if they beat Man United, then here we go. Lawrence, where are we? Good to fly. Big up AJ, Lawrence, Lewis, Skelly, a pale shadow of the player he was last season. Frimpong had him. He did. Frimpong were really good tonight, by the way, really good. And again, I was thinking tonight, Miles Lewis Skelly and Ethan Wanyeri are not part of Arsenal. They've just Arteta took the piss out of him. He'll only put Miles Lewis Skelly on in league if we've got an injury. He won't rotate. He's now the third choice left back. Even Wanyeri, well, he's just in clouds now. He's a shadow. He's a shadow. Yet in a breakthrough season, he scores 9 goals in all competitions. How can someone possibly tell me that is not a success? Right, I'm going to keep reading everyone's comments out, people. I knew I was going to go on one because that was just dreadful, especially in second half. Absolutely fucking dreadful, shocking. Gonna fly. Florence MLS is not a left back. I want to see Miles Lewis Skelly in that centre midfield next to Declan Rice. It'll be a perfect mentor for him with Rice. Will it happen? Not a chance. AJ the Mod, what the excuse now? AJ, big up, Gunner for life. Static, how are you, my guy? Happy New Year, good to see you. Hey, Rich, it's good to see you. That was horrendous. It was shocking, mate. Absolutely shocking. Absolutely shocking. It was piss poor, mate. And I say now, we've brought Gabriel Heinze in, he's very passionate and he's good. He can tell he's got a leadership and that. Now bring a striker, attacking slash striker coach to help. Help. Something needs to be done. This cannot go on like this. The way we are, we can't see where that switch gets flicked. Maybe every 7 or 8 games. It's not. It's not good enough. It's not. It happened against Aston Villa, second half, against Bournemouth, back to square one. We were scraping. Static 7 likes, like and subscribe. Thank you very much, Static. Gunner for life. Slot as Arteta in the pocket. 100% he does. He does. Gunner for life. Chris Welsh slot made no subs until Bradley injury. Absolutely, Chris Welsh, yeah. And you hardly had anybody on bench as well. Where are we? Chiesa, I don't know if he's got an injury or it looks like he's going in January, so I don't know about that one. Maybe Juventus have called for him again, apparently. Going to fly 4 shots on target. Oh, that's just disgraceful. AJ the Mod, we are going out to Chelsea. I think we are. I think we are, AJ. I think we actually are. I think Chelsea will knock us out next week. Not knock us out, because obviously it's 2 legs, but I think they will. I think they'll do a number on us. I think they'll beat us at Bridge, and then I don't think we'll be able to break them down at Emirates. I don't think we can break anyone down. It happens about every 8 games or so. AJ, we are going out to Chelsea. AJ, Portsmouth can beat us. I think we'll beat Portsmouth. AJ, can Rennie Sleggers get Rennie Sleggers to the men's job now? Yeah, Rennie. Back-to-back titles with Rosengard women before she turned up at Arsenal to be assistant for 3 years with the Arsenal men. So she knows her stuff and she's won things. AJ just shared your stream out, Rich. Thank you very much, AJ. Big up to my guy. Thank you very much, AJ. Cappy now means we have had 106 different injuries since the start of last season. AJ 9 likes. Thank you very much, people. AJ the Mod, Igel, Rory talk shit. Igel, Rory talk shit. She doesn't know Arsenal. Fuck you, or you have killed my club. Absolutely. And Igel, if it was him, came in my chat on my stream this afternoon. I think you might have seen it, AJ. I think other people have seen it. He actually came in. Someone sent him a link or something, and I told him, "Yeah, you're talking shit." So I said to him like, "So you didn't say then that Van Persie was part of Arsenal's youth team? You didn't say Mikel Arteta is the best manager in the world of the day? It's factually, absolutely factually not correct to go because Mikel Arteta cannot be the best manager in the world. We're winning one FA Cup. It's impossible. I'm sure it'll win." Lawrence, I'm telling you, Lewis Skelly will end up like Maitland Niles. Yeah, we'll tell Arteta he doesn't want to play as a fullback no longer, and this fucking clown of a manager will kick him out. I think it's coming. I think it's coming. You know what, Lawrence? I think Ethan Wanyeri has had Emil Smith Rowe treatment, and I think you're right now. Miles Lewis Skelly will have the Ainsley Maitland-Niles treatment. I think that's coming because Ainsley Maitland-Niles got man at match, if you remember, against Watford. He was outstanding that game. Nowhere to be seen after that. Nowhere to be seen. Where are we? Where are we? Going to fly. Facts. Lawrence, another talent. He has ruined. Absolutely. He's ruining Eze. He's ruining Eze. It's AJ the Mod, Lawrence, I fully agree. It's mad that we're top at league and top of the Champions League and we're talking like this, but we can see what we've seen season after season with Arteta. We can see the mistakes that they clearly, factually glaring us in face that what he's doing. No formation change yet again. Boring, boring, boring. Some players have to take accountability. They do, they do. But this is Arteta. The way he plays, he doesn't change anything. There's no formation ever changing. No punch on nose for a manager thinking, fucking hell, they're playing three up front now for 20 minutes. What do? We have to reshuffle and all. Nothing. He's not capable. That's why I say, do never ever tell me Arteta's a top elite manager because he hasn't even got that switch where he can change it. I guarantee you. I guarantee you now. If that was Eddie Howe tonight, he would have said right to Jason Tyndall, his assistant, changing it. I want two up front for 15, 20, 15 minute, 20 minute. We're not getting any change out of Liverpool. Let's cause them a problem. Let's give them something else to think about. Let's make sure they've got like at least two attacking players on Van Dijk, etc., and Canati nearly all the time. And he'd have gone two up front. Eddie Howe would have changed that for Arsenal tonight. And I'll say this again: Eddie Howe would have won a league with Arsenal if he'd have been with us for 6 years and got the money what Arteta's had to spend because he can change things up and he's not scared to do it. And what I seen tonight by a player I never thought what it would happen with Martinelli, that was an absolute stupidity. Bradley is on the floor with an injury. You can see it was bad straight away. They went down. Martinelli picks the ball up, throws it down on him, and then pushes him off at pitch. That should have been a red card. That I was shocked with Martinelli, but that should have been a red card. I don't know if people see. Let me know. That to me, that's chucking the ball down on him when he's hurt himself, and you could tell it were a bad injury, and then shoving him off pitch. Even Roy Keane says that's a disgrace. It was. He should have got a red card for that. Where are we? I fully agree with that, AJ. Yeah. Terry Tibbs, how are you, my guy? Big up to you. Good to see you, brother. Embarrassing performance. Liverpool missing their three best attackers, and their defence is awful, and they can't defend set pieces. I unfortunately missed the game. What the fuck happened? We was shambolic, Terry. In the second half, Liverpool completely controlled us, and Arsenal made Liverpool look like they was top at league. It was oh man, fucking hell, it were embarrassing. I looked and I thought, are Liverpool top of league? Is Liverpool going for the title? Because we're being owned by him. We're being owned by him in our own backyard, being controlled completely. We were crap, boring, tiny, and odd little spell, odd few seconds, minutes of intensity, urgency, like we have done a lot this season. But in that second half, we was even worse than what we were first half. Liverpool were 20 times better than Arsenal in the second half. And even if they had Ekitike, just out of those three who you've just mentioned, they would have won tonight. And AJ the Mod Lawrence, you can add Ethan to that. Yeah, gonna fly. No, he said Robert Van Persie came through our academy. Oh, oh my god. And Robert, my god. AJ the Mod, Gunner for life. He did. Gunner for life. I know AJ, and he called him Robert. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, mate. Honestly, AJ the Mod, Gunner for life. He thinks Arteta is the best manager in the world. I know that's even more embarrassing. He's factually definitely not the best manager in the world. He can't be. He's won one FA Cup and challenged for a league twice in 6 years and spent 1.3 billion. Gunner for life. AJ, he's a loan to probably never kicked a ball before. No, he's probably never even played football whatsoever. AJ the Mod Rich, I've been support Arsenal since 2002, 2003 season. This is not the Arsenal I fell in love with. 100%, mate. 100%. I agree. I agree. I've supported Arsenal since 93, I think. Well, 34 years. And I've never seen us play so boring. I can't remember us playing this boring so many times this season and just scraping results. If we win the league, we stand there in May, we win the Premier League title. Yes, yes, yes. Done, done, done. Or if a Carabao Cup, which I expect us to win 2 trophies this season, that should be, minimum. But when you look at that performance, you can't take massive confidence from that performance and can't say we're going to go to Forest at City Ground on that Saturday afternoon, evening, sorry, a week this Saturday coming and attack them and win. You can't. You can't take the confidence from that. You just can't. You look at it and think, I just don't imagine us killing teams off. I really don't. It happens like unexpectedly, like Aston Villa second half. Well, where did that performance come from? Do you know what I mean? Where did the Tottenham performance come from? The Atletico Madrid, the Bayern Munich performance. You can't rely on Arsenal to take teams to the sword and kill them off. It doesn't happen with this manager. You don't see it. Terry Tibbs, never in my life have I seen a rival content creators twerk for Arsenal for £1, mate. Mate, I know. Going for life, Eze should have started. We have been playing progressively worse since he came back. I mean, yeah, why not start Eze tonight? Why not start Eze with that? The way he receives ball, his back to goal, the intensity, the urgency, the way he runs up ball, where he can go to a left, go to a right, he'll pull trigger, he's forward thinking. But no, because Mikel Arteta's love child's back in town, Martin Odegaard, and his next love child is going to be probably back for maybe Chelsea or definitely probably Forest. I'd say definitely Forest. Kai Havertz, both of his love childs are back in the team. Who, by the way, Kai Havertz, piss poor signing, always injured. When he's injured, he gets loads of setbacks now, even when he comes back. And if you count his contract, his fee, his wages, is going to cost Arsenal around 137 to 138 million. Martin Odegaard last season was Arsenal's worst first team player, and he is the weakest captain I have ever seen in football. When I've seen Tony Adams, Thierry Henry, Patrick Vieira, it's an embarrassment to watch him as a captain when you look at Declan Rice, who's nailed on to be Arsenal's captain, and if it's not him, then it's Gabriel. So please do smash up the likes, people, and subscribe. I mean, we're top, but you can't not talk how we're talking. You can't be positive about what we're seeing going forward as in attacking form. You can't big that up. I'm sorry, but you can't. The way we attack, the creativity, it's embarrassing. It's shocking. It's fucking crap. It really is crap. I have never seen us play this boring in my whole time of watching Arsenal for 34 years. AJ the Mod, Bradley has broken his killer. Gabriel Martinelli should be sacked. Simple. That what Martinelli did, I'm telling you, that was bad. And I didn't expect it from Martinelli. Literally throws ball down on him when he knows he's in pain, shoves him off at pitch. Even Roy Keane said it. That were a disgrace. Good life, Odegaard. AJ the Mod, get Odegaard out our club. Yep. Gavin L, big up to you, my guy. Good to see you. Big up Rich, AJ the Mod, big up Gavin. Gunner for life, big up Gavin. Terry James Van Persie was in the academy for like 10 years, bro. You go. Gavin L, big up Gunner for life, Gunner for life. Where have I caught up now? I think I have. I'm not. Yeah. Um, so Van Persie was Gavin L, big up Gunner for life, 82. Once Havertz comes back, we will have the same team as last season that won nothing. 100%, 100% going to fly. It will be. It will be. Martin Odegaard will be in the central position. I don't say number 10 when it comes to Odegaard. I can't. He's not a number 10. And then Kai Havertz will be up top. AJ the Mod, we need major players in this month. AJ the Mod, Gunner for life. Facts. Do you know what though, AJ? I think no. I think no. I won't give any more money to this manager. Apparently, we're linked with Mark Gay as well. Now, if Nkappi's got an injury, they might push for Mark Gay actually. But personally, if I'm Mark Gay, and this is an Arsenal because we are stacked in defence. Calafiori can play centre back as well. I would, if I'm Mark Gay, I would be going. I'd be straight to Man City. You're walking straight in that starting lineup, and you're going to probably be their main defender. You're going to be holding that defensive position 100%. That is going to be yours. At Arsenal, you're not guaranteed it because our defence is fantastic. If I'm Mark Gay, I'm going to Man City 100% because Arsenal's defence is way too good. Where are we? Joe Tibbs, the manager and players should have been raring to get revenge for the Anfield loss, knowing we would go further ahead over City. But nope, you perform like that. That's exactly. If you cannot get yourself up for that game, knowing that if you win that, you can bring a nice gap in front of City, which would have been 8 points, and you can't get yourself fired up for that. The last game of the week under the lights at the Emirates. Yes, it were pissing it down in first half, no excuse. But if you can't get yourself fired up for that, then, like I said before, it's either a mentality thing or an Arteta problem. And I'm saying both. The players' mentality is not there. Declan Rice, I think it is. He's a winner, is what you can tell it. But a lot of them have not won things at all. And then the biggest problem, where it starts at the top, when it comes to the playing side of it, is Mikel Arteta. If he is not willing to change formation in games where we need a little bit of a tweak, that little bit of a switch where it's like, Arsenal's gone now to a 4-4-2. That would have made Liverpool be all over. I think Onslaught would have been like, hold on a minute, I've got to change something here. I've got to reposition. But he doesn't do anything. Mikel Arteta never ever. He never changes. Fuck all. He never changes anything. He just thinks, oh, we can hold out, we might nick a goal, but we're not concede. And tonight, I think we go away with it because, like I said, if Liverpool had their attacking players, we ain't drawing that. Not a chance. We were gonna we even if Ekitike plays, we lose. We lose because where Frimpong broke through at that point, I believe Ekitike would have had more confidence, nodded it down with his head, ran straight through directly, obviously started opening his body up, and then I think he puts ball at net. But whereas Frimpong did it, and he starts going out to byline and then turns it back because he probably didn't have. I'm not saying he's slow because he's very fast, but he just probably didn't have the natural striker's instinct to head the ball, run directly, start opening his body up, and then either take Raya on or put it by him. So again, I just fucking know, man. No Ekitike, no Salah, no Isak, and Liverpool came to the Emirates and literally owned us in that second half. They controlled it. Look, they were stroking ball round, passing ball round like it was like, come on, then Arsenal, come and get it. We are the champions, and they looked it. Arsenal made Liverpool look like they are the champions, which they are, but they also made Liverpool look like they're top at league right now and going to win another league. That's how Arsenal made Liverpool look tonight. Look like, yeah, we're respecting you now because you've already won league and you're currently top at league. That was not a potential champions performance. That was gutless, weak, lack of creativity, tiny, and I mean tiny little spells of intensity and urgency, and that's it. And all these new fans, what supports Arsenal, have not been in the situation where I've been in. Other people in my chat, we've seen Arsenal win Premier Leagues. I've seen us win 3 titles. I've seen Coca-Cola Cups. I've seen doubles. So I know how good that feeling is when I know my team are on course to winning the Premier League, or when we have won it and it comes to fruition and it's done. So when these, oh, you're good, negative, you can't say, you've never been in our situation. You've never even had that feeling of what we've felt, experienced, and factually seen. Slash Arsenal winning a Premier League title. Gonna fly. It's Arteta's job to get the best out of the players. He has failed again. 100% gonna fly. Absolutely jack. Don't give him a single penny ever. I'm tired of this manager. Absolutely, Jack. I agree. Gavin L. Big up AJ. Gonna fly. He's a coward. He is. He is a coward. He fucking is a coward. Too right. Too right. He is gonna for life. Absolutely, man. Big 100%. He is a coward. He's got. He could have changed that in second half. Give it 10 minutes and thought, I need to change formation even for 10 minutes. Not a chance. Never does it. Never will. AJ the Mod, we need a left back. Post Incape, injury by Anthony Robinson. Yeah, from Fulham. That's not a bad shout. Gaza, I told you I don't trust Arteta in big games. I agree. I agree, Gaza. You were right, man. Jez is Arsenal. A legend is in the building, people who has seen it all, like Lawrence, DJB, Shane Gooner, Kenny Ken, everybody. Jez is Arsenal. Popped in to smash a like. Thank you very much, Jez. Go and subscribe to Jez, people. Absolutely legend. Jez, we made Liverpool look like they were top at league tonight. We really did. Again, no intensity, no urgency, no creativity. The passes were not fast. We played like we did against Aston Villa second half. We got to Bournemouth. We were scraping it then at times. Tonight, very lucky if Ekitike or one of those three what they missed in the attacking area play, we end up losing that game. This manager will never ever change because he's a stubborn smug prick. He could have changed in that second half and thought, right, 4-4-2, even 15 minutes, try it. Give Onslaught an headache. Give Enrique an headache in second leg against PSG last season. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. So no one will tell me this guy's a top elite manager. Never. Never. Top elite managers win trophies and know what to do to flick that switch and say, formation, change, bang. Eddie Howe tonight wins that game for Arsenal. Wins that game. We've got so much attacking prowess on bench. That's no excuse. We've got a ridiculous amount of, attacking talent on bench now. Eddie Howe looks at that and thinks, right, bang, changing it all around, whatever. I'm putting two up top. I'm going to play maybe Martinelli up top with Gyökeres or whatever. Gyökeres can hold ball up. Martinelli can feed off him. I'm going to bring Madueke on. Eze, I'm bringing him on, taking Martinelli got off. Nothing. Yes, he made substitutes, but not how I've just mentioned it. And I'm no manager. I've never been a manager. I've been a footballer, been a striker. Thank you very much, Jez. I'm gonna fly. Big up the legend, Jez. Absolutely, Jez is in the house. Absolute legend. Jack, the most protected manager is in world football. He is with world football, and these fans are saying we move on, guys. Absolute, yeah. They smug. That's what they do, mate. Yeah, we move on. We move on. Oh, stop being negative because they've never. Some of them have never even had the feeling and seen what we've seen and what Jez has seen. Titles, trophies. Gavin L, big up Jez. Jez is Arsenal. Good of life. I'm AJ. Good evening, Jez. Everybody big in Jez up. Great to see. Absolute legend. Seen it all with Arsenal. Absolute everything. Jez Arsenal. Gavin. Hi, mate. Good of life. Hope you are well, Jez. Happy New Year, Jez, as well. Happy New Year, my friend, to you and your family. Jez Arsenal. AJ. Evening, bro. Jez Arsenal. Good of life. All good. Hope you are okay. Good of life. Jez. Good. Thanks, brother. Good of life. I've been saying for ages we need a proper left back. We need an attacking slash striker coach to come in and do some work with these attacking players because we've got so many. We're stacked, and looking at that, it's an embarrassment. Is it about Gunner for life? How long have you been saying Anthony Robertson? Yeah, I know, AJ. You have mentioned him a lot. Gaza, he gave Madueke and as a 13 minutes. Arteta's a coward. The midfield is not powerful. We were getting bullied in midfield. Yeah, I hope Declan Rice don't get injured. Fucking hell. I talk about Gabriel Saliba, but now it's Declan Rice. If if Rice gets injured, gonna fly. Butterbeans, love child turns this clown over again. He ain't good enough. Weak mentality shows in the players. Absolutely. Gunner for life. AJ, too long, brother. Jack, I've literally have held the same amount of trophies and Arteta, and I'm not even a manager of a team yet. If you don't include the Community Shield, yeah. Well, that's, when it comes to Arteta, Community Shields have to be included. Where are we? Guys, can't believe people are saying it's a massive. Jez's Arsenal. Join me next week on Tuesday with Kenny Kent, etc., mate. Yeah, I might do actually, Jez. At minute, like I've just mentioned, I'm just like as and when I'm jumping on a live at 3 p.m. in the afternoon, 2 a.m. in the morning. I don't know if you know, I'm having a ticker heart operation, so I'm just like, I'm not really getting involved with it too much, but much appreciated for asking me if that's what you meant as well. But yeah, I am gonna start doing more things with my YouTube. Still building it really. I'm still like I had about 2.5 month off, 2 month where I didn't do a live. Just doing other things as well, add to YouTube as well, because I was getting really like hooked on it. I was doing everything. Um, I was doing like 3 lives a day, and I'm like, oh shit, I'm forgetting to. I'm not doing other things. So, but yeah, once I'm all, I will be jumping on lives and other channels if people are okay with that, and but I'm doing a lot of other things out of it as well. So like I'm not like saying, oh, I want to be at that time. Do you know what I mean? I'm just jumping on as and when. But thank you very much, Jazz. Much appreciated for that. Thank you very much. Um, where are we? Is he gonna fly? Because I know he good enough. Gonna fly. Good luck with the Oprich. Thank you very much. Like I say, it's been going on for 10 years in April. Basically, my electrical sides of my heart, they don't function properly, so they need to burn or freeze this tissue off. And I've had it for 10 years. So yeah, man. Hopefully, once it's done, I'm back to normal. Never smoked, never took drugs, never drunk. Well, 4 years. New Year's Eve just gone without a sip of alcohol. Um, look with the Rich. Thank you very much, going to fly. Who's it? I don't know if I can read that. I'm just going to say Tayton. Is that all right? Good to see you in the chat. Why Arteta not using Martinelli as a striker? He don't change anything. He doesn't change anything, my guy. This is what we've been on about for a long, long time. Arteta doesn't change anything. There's no formation change. There's no, right, let's play Martinelli and play him off Victor Gyökeres for even 15 minutes against Chelsea in second half. We had an extra man. He could have said at half time, we're going out there against Chelsea in that second half, and for 15 minutes, I want to see two players up top all time and cause Chelsea problems. We're an extra man, nothing, no formation change, nothing. We've been getting away with it, people. I'm telling you now, we have been getting away with it. It's only because of our defence and some spectacular saves from David Raya why, excuse me, why we are top of the league. And I know people say, well, it's only because of Salah last season for Liverpool. Yeah, I get that. But Liverpool's defence was good as well. They had a good balance. We haven't got a good balance. We've got a defensive balance. Attacking balance is absolutely shit. It's fucking crap. It's absolutely shocking. I predicted Vic Jockers would score 20 Premier League goals this season. I'm going to get nowhere near that. Nowhere near that. I'm thinking I don't even know if he'll get 10. But I'm partly blaming Mikel Arteta because he does not play to his strengths. Jez Arsenal, take it easy, bro, if you can. You are well. Thank you very much, Jez. Honestly, much appreciated. Really, really do appreciate that. Thank you very much. Hmm. I mean, watching them tonight, I mean, it were just you used to watch Arsenal, and you just you didn't dare take your eyes off a game. Now you, I don't know, you could just go and make a drink, go in the kitchen, could do something in the house, and come back and think they probably won't have scored. They, they probably won't have scored. But years ago, if I needed a toilet, I'd sit there busting for a piss, thinking I'm not going yet because Arsenal's going to score. They're going to score. And I think I'll wait till half time because I know we're going to score. I don't see that no more. I don't get that feeling no more about Arsenal. And again, I keep saying it. It's crazy because we are top of the league and we're top of the Champions League. But that is because of our defence. And Mikel Arteta, as people know, I will criticise him when he needs criticising. I will praise him when he needs praising. Same with Arsenal, criticise and praise. I'll put my hands up. Mikel Arteta, thank you for building Arsenal a fantastic defence. That's all I'm going to, I don't give him any praise apart from that. Obviously, he's won an FA Cup. Apart from that, he makes so many mistakes. I mean, you look back at Wolves, man, that sticks out for me. The Wolves game, playing playing Zubamendi and Declan Rice, two defensive-minded players in centre midfield against a winless all season on at that time on course for breaking the Premier League record for the least points. Obviously now they've won and drawn, they've picked up some points, but at the time they were winless. It was a Saturday night at Emirates under lights, and Arsenal made Wolves look like a top 10 side. So if anybody keeps saying we've been phenomenal this season, we've been consistent, but in our performances, we have been dog shit most of the season. Our performances, bar the Atletico Madrid, bar the Tottenham, bar the Aston Villa away, and bar the Bayern Munich, that to me, that's all I can remember and think, yeah, that were apart from that, we've been crap. We've been boring. We've shown only little tiny glimpses of intensity. Well, obviously, beat Forest 3-0, beat Leeds 5-0. So let's bring them two games in. But there has been so many games this season where I have looked at Arsenal and I just no intensity, no urgency. And when it is that, it's only little tiny spells of the game. Now, I don't know what happens here. I don't know. Um, it won't happen. But if Man City if Man City somehow, and even if you think about it, you think, is that possible? But it could happen. If Man City end up, let's say Man City go for some reason, I don't know, get a foothold and go 5 points clear of Arsenal. If I was Andre Berta, then let me just read. Gonna fly if I'm fuming with that result. It's as good as a loss. It is. It is gonna fly if it really is, man. It is. And the way they played, it was disgusting. Absolute. If you want to be champions and you put a performance in like that, and in the second half, be owned in your own backyard, because Liverpool just controlled us. They would just pass it ball around us. It's just like, come and get it then. Come and get it then. Dayton, the biggest problem with our team is that they don't know how to use a striker. Good point. Most of our balls go to the wingers, even when there are opportunities through the middle. Absolutely, Tayton. I don't look at Arsenal no more. Tonight, when I watched it, I'm thinking, I can't remember the last time we've just carved a team open and ripped him open straight through the middle and got Victor Gyökeres one-on-one with goalkeeper. Other day he did it, but he hit it over bar. He had a couple of players near him actually, so it wasn't clean through. It's a great point, Tayton. It is. You're right. We just don't. It's just not the Arsenal of the Arsenal. What we used to, of the old. It's lucky, like I said, we've got a world class defence because we would not be top of that league. Not a chance. No way. Absolutely no way. So what were I saying then before that? If Man City get top, sorry, get go top. Let's say Man City get a foothold and they go 5 points clear of Arsenal. We won't catch them. I always say if Man City catch you, you don't catch them. If that happens, I would say if this is Andre Berta, it's not going to happen. But if I were Andre Berta, I would turn around to Mikel Arteta and say, look, you've probably blown league because Man City is now 5 points clear. They've got all the players back. You've got Johnny Stones, you've got Diaz, Garvin, forget him for the season, I think. But Johnny Stones is back, Diaz is back. They've probably signed another centre back. Semedo's there. Arlen's firing, Foden, Cherky, Marmot. People need to remember, no, Marmoush has all kicked the ball this season, and he were great last season from signing in January. I think he scored like 8 or 9 goals for Man City last season. He's been injured nearly all season. So they've had him out. They've had Cherky out at start of the season. Johnny Stones. Rodri's missed like I think it's 55 games. He's played missed nearly all last season. He's missed nearly all this season. So my point is, if they get a foothold and say they get the 5 points clear of Arsenal, if I were Andre Berta, I'd turn around to Mikel Arteta and say, it looks like the league's you're not going to win it. We're 5 points behind Man City. They're firing. We're going to give you an ultimatum. You must win that Champions League now. That's your main focus now, because you can probably forget league if we go 5 points behind Man City. It's just a scenario, or you will lose your job end of season. I want that pressure on Mikel Arteta. He's had 6 years officially on the 19th/20th of December, whichever day you want to call it. He spent 1.3 billion. He's got the squad he needs. He's been given everything. Some managers would look at Mikel Arteta. He's got one of the most highest paid wages, 15.5 or 15.6 or something like that a year. He is so protected and the luckiest manager in football for what he earns. For what he earns. It's like saying to somebody, right, come and work for me as a plumber. No experience. No experience. Don't matter. Top wage straight away. No apprenticeship wage. No starting wage. No, 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 no. Full qualified plumber's wage straight away. Then you've got a plumber who's been doing it 20 years, who let's say is on £100 a week more than you. That's what it's like. When Ancelotti, Inzaghi, look at Arteta and think, what the fuck have you won? You've won nothing apart from an FA Cup. We've been winning Champions Leagues, Serie A's, Premier League. Arne Slot jumps into Premier League in his first season from being at Dutch Eredivisie with Feyenoord, Go Red Eagles, and Isak Alkmaar. Dog walked Mikel Arteta last season. Arsenal wanted a title race last season. So when people say we've challenged 4 years in a row, no, we have not. No, we have not. We didn't challenge at all last season. 10 points behind. So I would say, just want to say as well, people, everybody's good. Everybody's feeling, trying to be a bit positive because that was a shit show in that second half. We got owned. We were dog walked by Liverpool. They literally just passing it round us. Come and get it then. Come and get it then. And we made Liverpool look top. We made Liverpool look like they was top of the league. We made Wolverhampton look like they were top 10, winless all season. Please do smash the likes up, people, and subscribe. So if I were Andre Berta, I would say to Arteta, if we fall behind Man City, let's say 5 points, I would turn around to say, we's ruthless streak, because I think he's got it in him, and turn around and say, Mikel, we'd like to inform you, you've now got to win this Champions League, or we're looking. We're going to bring a new manager in because Andre Berta, now he's got Maurizio Micheli, obviously who's come from Napoli, head of recruitment. Do you think Berta and Micheli are not going to have contacts? They can probably say to Conte, "Come to Arsenal, come to Arsenal," because Conte is levels above Mikel Arteta, levels. You go to Napoli with Scott McTominay, Lukaku, and Billy Gilmore. First season, win Serie A. Boom, done. Last time Napoli won the league, they had Spalletti in charge with Lukaku, Kvaratskhelia, and I think Politano or Raspador. I can't remember which one it was, but there were three. That's last time Napoli won league. Before that was Spalletti. Next minute, Conte turns up, wins it with Billy Gilmore, Lukaku, Scott McTominay. And I think they're up there again now. Keep looking. I think AC Milan were top at league when I last looked. I think Napoli are still in and around it. Right, what we got? Andy, we are not self-sufficient. We only reply on other teams to slip. Great point, Andy. I like things like that. True. 100%. What Andy just said, we are. We can't just grab it by the scruff of the neck and say, right, we're Arsenal, we're going to fucking steamroll Liverpool, we're going to take that game to them, show how dominant we are, be ruthless, clinical, so much intensity, so much urgency. No, we have to think, oh, Man City have slipped. Now we've slipped. Because we have. We have. We haven't lost. We haven't lost. We are defence. I always think, well, we can keep a clean sheet every frigging game in every competition. How good our defence is. Because Saliba and Gabriel, who people know now in the chat, Saliba is my favourite player. I watched all his loans with Saint Etienne when he went straight back there from obviously signing him from there, went straight back on loan there. Then he went to Nice, then he went to Marseille. I watched, because as people know again, used to watch football all over the world. So I watched all Saliba's loans. Um, and Gabriel and Saliba are just, it's like a dream duo. We're lucky to have them. They are the best centre back pairing in world football. They are a brick wall at times. You just cannot get anything from them. The way they communicate, the way they intercept. If one doesn't, one other one does. The way they read each other, the way they big each other up. If one misses a slide tackle, other one's behind, ready. The way they pass, they've got confidence in passing it to each other back. But we didn't lose, but we didn't win, and that was there for the taking at Emirates under the lights. No attacking players with Liverpool really, just Gakpo. Gaze wasn't even on bench. I think he's going this month, or he might be injured. I'm not sure. But good point, Andy. Absolute great point, man. AJ 14 likes. Thank you very much, people. Yeah, please do smash the likes and subscribe. Luis Enrique won another trophy today. Is that against Marseille? Gonna fly. I see him beat next Man City manager. I really do. I've said it so many times. I think he's going to Man City. I think it's nailed on. I think Enrique will be the next Man City manager. He'll bring probably maybe Hakimi with him, maybe a couple more. I honestly do. I think that's what Man City will do. They will bring Enrique, obviously Pep's teammate at Barcelona, and Enrique will say, I don't know, if I'm coming, can I bring one or two players with him? And I think Man City will love it. I think they will. If Man City had Hakimi, fucking hell. Imagine if they allowed Hakimi and Mendes to happen. Obviously, that'd spend probably about 200 million to get them both. Luis Enrique would cost us £50 million. Pay it. Yep, absolutely. That I agree with AJ. But you know what, mate? It's not going to happen. They're going to keep with Arteta. They're going to stick with him. So let's just, my God, let's just hope we win that league. You know, we might be talking. It might sound a bit negative. It might sound. It's just passion. It's standards. My standards for Arsenal Football Club are there, right there. They never, ever, ever drop. I will not let my standards drop for Arsenal Club, and I expect my team to be challenging and winning trophies. To be to mount a challenge. If you can't do it in one season, you make sure you go and win that league the following season or that cup. Challenging once, I accept it, but as my standards are, I demand we win trophies, and we don't even get a day out at Wembley. We watch other teams play at Wembley, um, and it, I don't know what I don't know. We are lucky right now. We are lucky because of our defence, because we can't even say, well, you've got the balance right, because going forward, there's no balance. There's no balance. Like I said, we turn up maybe 7 or 8 games where we put a stellar attacking, free flowing, fast passing, urgent intensity performance in. Maybe every 8 games, that's it. Against Aston Villa in second half, you do that, and then you go and play a Bournemouth team who was out of form, by the way, and you think, surely, 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 if these players have got that much mentality about them and they want to win that Premier League, and Mikel Arteta as everybody keeps telling me, well, not everybody, not people in my chat, but all these obsessed Arteta fans keep saying Arteta is a top elite manager. He would have took that game to Bournemouth after that performance we did against Aston Villa away and throttled Bournemouth and absolutely rattled it and ran all over them and thought Arsenal's in town, we're top at league and we're staying top at league. We ain't making hard work of this. Bournemouth's been good at home. They have. I think they've only lost one. But we are the Arsenal. The Arsenal. We should have gone to Bournemouth and rattled them. We made hard work of that. And at times we were lucky. We were lucky that we didn't fall behind. Obviously we did. But I'm saying we didn't fall behind even more. So again, fucking hell, man. Against Wolves. A winless Wolves made them look like a top 10 side. Arsenal made Wolverhampton Wanderers look like a top 10 side. So, in defence, we have got the best defence. To me, it's got to be up there in the world. Our defence is world class and it's absolutely solid. But in attack, I do not have any confidence to win games now. I really don't. I really don't. I see the games like against Aston Villa away, the Bayern Munich, Tottenham, you know, the Atletico Madrid, and I think, wow, we know how good we are in defence. Just look at us. Just look at us purring, man. Look at us. That switch has gone. We're killing teams, owning them. Our passing's fast. We're ruthless, clinical. And then I think, well, surely we're going to see a little bit of that again, maybe next game or maybe 2 games after. We don't see it for like another 8 games. So if you're asking me if we're going to win that league, based on that performance tonight, only way I can say we will win that league is because our defence, if it stays as it is, because going forward, I will say absolutely not, not a chance. In attack, the way we attack, and we've got zero chance of winning that league. But defensive side of it, we probably will win league, and that's what bugs me because I can say, well, I should be saying, well, defence, of course, we'll win league. We've got a world class defence. Going forward, we can kill teams off early. We don't have to scrape nearly every game. We can take a game to teams and wipe floor with them. Not every game because you can't do that, but we can go and batter a team in first 20, 25 minutes, 30 minutes, like the old Arsenal used to do with the 97, 98, the invincible era. But I can't say that. I just cannot say that about this Arsenal team under Arteta. All I can say is, yes, we'll win the league because of our world class defence. Apart from that, going forward, attacking, no chance, no chance. But the defence will probably outweigh it, and it will probably take us to the title because of how good our defence is, especially if Gabriel and Saliba do stay fit. Um, with Live AJ, please going to fly. We will miss out on another quality manager because of this clown. We will going to fly. We will. They'll be about. They'll be about. Conte might even, might even be available. He might decide to come back to Premier League and we'll probably miss out. And Man United might even get him. Darkside, gonna big up my guy. Hope you are well. Go and subscribe to Darkside. Ryan, how are you, my guy? Good to see you. Happy New Year. Happy New Year, everybody. Just want to say, in case there's new people, um, this was a shit performance. Thank the heavens, City drill. I know. Yeah, you're right, Ryan, because Man City do play Man United a week on Saturday first. Then we play Forest on the Saturday night. So it is a good job, Man City actually drawn yesterday. Otherwise, that'd have been it. It'd have been like, right, literally, we're neck and neck. Of life, Arsenal FC, not Arteta FC, absolutely. He's an employee and a bad one at that. Absolutely, Ryan. We barely had any shots today. Absolutely, Ryan. 100%, man. Of life, big up Ryan. 4 shots on target. Ryan, yes, there is one-offs, but that ain't a one-off. It was shocking, man. Shit, shower of shit, trap, boring, and owned by Liverpool. And we made them look top of the league in that second half. They looked top of the league. They were only. It's like they were teasing us. Come and get ball, then. Come and get ball. They were just passing it round us. Only because Rice is tied up helping Zubi Odegaard is left without forward outlets and ends up passing back. We need Bruno Guimaraes. Good shout. Good. I don't think he'll come to. I don't think Bruno G would leave Newcastle for another Premier League team. I think he's got so much love for Newcastle. Could be wrong. That don't mean no sometimes, but I've just got a feeling that if Bruno Guimaraes leaves, he won't play for another club. I don't know why. Could be wrong. And if in my opinion, when your defense is so good, you should be playing and allowing your attack to play without fear. Fucking great point. Absolutely, Gunner for life. You should be confident. Go on, flourish, express yourselves, play with freedom. Go, 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 go. We'll take care of it here. We'll take care of it. We've got no problem at back. But so again, I just think that's Arteta. I really do. But it's a great point. You should. If your defence is that good, you should be able the forward, the wingers, attackers, and obviously the 10, which ideally I want Eze, but another player who Arteta's killing. But if the defence is that good, they should be like, go, just kill him, man, fucking hammer him, express yourself, play with freedom, go, flourish. Don't say it. Do not say it with this manager. It's just not got that flick. It's just not got that top elite manager's switch. He has not got it. And I ain't making that up. It is factually proven and correct. Mikel Arteta does not have that top elite flick. That top elite manager's switch where he can say, I'm not happy with this. Let's go 4-3-3. Centre, second half. Let's change it up. Let's give Onslaught a new headache. Never. Never. They didn't do it against Enrique, Champions League at second leg. Never. Eddie Howe would. Conte would. Ancelotti would. Pep, Klopp, Inzaghi, Simone, Flick, they'd all be changing it up tonight, thinking this is not happening, mate. It's not working. It's not working. It's not working. Let's go here 4-3-3. Sorry, let's play. Let's go. Sorry, let's go here 4-2-2 for a little bit. Change it up. Do something. Give him something. Give him an headache. It's all on Arteta. He's the one. What does not change things for Arsenal? I know we didn't lose. But that was wank. That was absolutely embarrassing in second half. A disgraceful, shambolic, piss poor performance. And we've seen it a lot of times this season, but because we've got a world class defence, we get away with it. Right, I think we will win the league not because of Arteta, but because of individual brilliance of our defence, Rice, Trossard, and Saka. Defence, Ryan, yeah, but Trossard, he has spells. He turns up, he puts a good performance in and gets a few goals, but then he drops off for a bit. He always has done. Saka, I don't think he's been the same consistently since he's that grade tier 3 hamstring. But tonight it was rapid. But then second half, well, every single Arsenal player second half was pathetic. Disgrace in that second half, every single one of them. Ryan Wirtz was everywhere today. Yeah, he is. Don't call a football player a flop because in half a season or a season, because Wirtz now scored 2 Premier League goals, 2 more than Madueke, by the way. You judge a player, in my personal opinion, on either one season or 1.5. And I'll tell you why. Because Mateta in his first season at Crystal Palace, I think, scored 3 goals. There's your proof. Mateta, you'd have him in your team. He's been brilliant last 2 seasons. In his first season, he struggled like full. He struggled big time. He only scored like 3 goals. So I never, when people say, oh, the flop, like Gyökeres, different manager, Gyökeres scores goals. Played to his strengths, Gyökeres scores goals for me. Good of life, Eze should be starting, 100% good of life. I know, and nearly 5 games I think we are playing tonight. I think it would have been. Good of life, we never see any interchanging of players on the pitch. No, we don't. We just don't. Gun of life, too predictable. Gun of life is his game management is woeful. It's the biggest weakness. It is. It is. Absolutely is. Gun of life. Colliston, Emery for striker / attacking coach all day long. Now, I don't really want any ex-Arsenal player involved, but if they come in as a coach, I'm all for that. I'm all for that. 100%. Definitely. Henri for a striker slash attack coach. I'd have that. I'd have it. Um, I don't think there's any more. I mean, not that he were a great striker. He had his moments. He chipped in a few times, but Jermaine Ali here. He's around that club all the time, but he's more with all the PR and promoting the merch and match days and everything. But this can't go on. We, we've got Gabriel Heinze, who's been brilliant. He shows a lot of passion, but you can't have this attacking like this. It's fucking embarrassing. I'm gonna fly. If Arteta has broken Saka, he will never be the same. I don't think he will. Gonna fly. If I really don't. I agree. Gonna fly. If Gyökeres was at City with Pep, he would be scoring, absolutely playing much better than this. 100%. Ryan, what Martinelli did, though, that's so pathetic and horrible sportsmanship. We've been talking about Ryan, and I did not expect someone like Martinelli to ever do that, but that was bad. That was really, really, really bad. Gonna fly. Zidane for manager with Henry as number two. I never, I don't know what it is about Zidane, which I've obviously has won things and I rate him and he's one of the greatest players we've seen. But he always never, when I mention managers, I never remember him. I never end up mentioning his name. But that wouldn't be so bad. That would not be so bad. Henry is number two. Um, Run of Life, I would love it. I think I would, as long as Henry's the two. I do not want any Arsenal player as the first team manager. I do not want that. Not a chance. I don't want that. Um, let's just see if anything's knocking around. You normally have to wait till tomorrow, see if there's any rumours or out knocking. Let's have a look. Um, right, let's have a look. See what anyone said. See if it's been said. That I like this. This is good, people. This is good. Wait till you see this. Wait till you see this. And this is why I was very, very shocked and disappointed in Martinelli because he's not that kind of guy. He's really not. So let me just show you this. Let's show you this. And you knew he would. You knew it. He's not that kind of guy. He's not. Right. Let's just. This is just already. He's reached out. I knew it. I knew he would. He's just not that kind of guy. Right. Good on him. Good on Martinelli for this. So he's look. This is 13 minutes ago. Gabriel Martinelli on Instagram. Connor and I have messaged and I've already apologised to him. I really didn't understand he was seriously injured in the heat of the moment. I want to say I'm deeply sorry for reacting, sending Connor all my best again for a quick recovery. Top guy. Shouldn't have done it, I know. I know that. But big up to him. Big up to Martinelli because that's not the Martinelli. He would not have done that. I know he shouldn't have done it, but I'm glad he's reached out. I really am. Gonna fly if that's my dream. AJ, I would love that. Yeah, that looks good, AJ, man, doesn't it? Gonna fly if that's my dream. Gonna fly if I agree. Rich number two, only striker coach. Andy, any news on Cappy? I'll have a look now, Andy. Might not hear nothing till tomorrow. You know how it is. They don't really. Um, Arsenal and AC Milan have made a phone inquiries about centre back. What is it with centre backs? Romeo Ritter, 17. The player has a contract, Borussia Dortmund, till the 2027, but is unclear if he will extend his deal. Uh, he looks about 12. I don't think there's going to be nothing on in Cape, to be honest. I really don't. You're not hearing nothing maybe till tomorrow. I don't think. Gary Neville, I hope Martinelli has gone into the dressing room, apologised to Bradley, 100% would expect that. There's a competitiveness, emotion. He obviously thinks he's trying to waste time, but you could see it was a bad one. Yeah, I mean, Martinelli's not like that. He's not. Mikel Arteta, Martinelli's incident with Bradley, probably he doesn't know. He's badly injured because knowing Gabby, there's zero intention. I don't know what happened to Bradley, but hopefully it's not bad. Well, even I say that. I know Martinelli would not do that like on purpose. I was really shocked when he did that. I really was. No, nothing on Nkappi, nothing there. Liverpool failed to register a shot on target in the Premier League game for the first time since March 2010, a run stretching 600 matches. Nothing about our shit Arsenal, well then. No, it's just all about Arsenal failed to score in just 2 of their 30 matches in all competitions this season. Ah, man. I notice how they've spun that. Next fixtures: Portsmouth away, Chelsea away, Forest away, Inter Milan away, Man United at home, Karat, which I think the Armenian team. I think they're based in Armenia. The Karat Almaty, I think it is, and I think they're Armenian, if I remember right. Over years watching, well, people know, I used to be a better, and I used to keep in contact with all leagues all over the world. So looking at that, Portsmouth away, yeah, I think we'll win that. Chelsea away, I'm not confident. I'm not. Forest away. I think they're going to make it tricky. I'm not sure what. Mm, I don't know. I don't know about Forest away. Inter Milan away. Uh, I think we'll just beat Forest. I think we'll might lose to Inter Milan. Man United at home. I think we'll win, and obviously Karat at home. Yeah, obviously we'll beat them. Roy Keane on Arsenal. There was a bit of tension in the stadium. The performance was a bit tentative, and that will be a worry for the manager. They looked a bit frightened to grab that opportunity, but you take the point and clean sheet. Yeah, I'm sure against Aston Villa as well. In first off, that Arsenal fans were booing. I'm sure they were. I might be wrong. I don't know. Oh no, Kazakhstan. All right, yeah, yeah. Where are we? Where are we? So no, I don't think there's nothing on Nkappi, Andy. Any news on Nkappi? I don't think there's nothing there, mate. And to be honest, I don't think we'll see out maybe regarding that maybe tomorrow. Hopefully, it's just precautionary. But I think I think he's touched his hamstring. I think he might have got an hamstring, you know. So hopefully that's not the case. If I imagine already teaching the youth players, oh mate, too, how inspirational would that be for them? They'd be buzzing Gunner for life. They'd be in dreamland, man. They'd be, oh mate, they just imagine that Gunner for life. Gonna good PR work by the club, in my opinion. Ryan, chances we win the league. You think? I don't know, Ryan. I don't know. I don't know. I say if we win league, it's because of our defence. With life, another thing defender. I know, man. I know. How many more defenders? When you've got Calafiori and Timber what can play centre back as well. With life, I don't think Nkappi was injured. I don't know with that, with Nkappi. It looked like he rolled in his hammy. I'm not sure. I don't know. Maybe we'll find out tomorrow on that. Ryan Odegaard was shit, 100%. Ryan, no Kazakhstan. Thank you very much, Ryan. Gunner for life. I think we are the only team not to score against Liverpool, for fuck's sake. We are. I think we probably are. You know, when you think teams like Bournemouth went today and rattled them, PSV. Gunner for life, exactly frightened, and the mentality of the players is down to the manager. 100%. 100%. Everybody, on that one, I am going to wrap this up. Thank you very much, everybody, joining. Please do smash the likes and subscribe if you're watching later on or whatever. Um, all I can say is that was a shit, and I mean shambolic Second half. First half was crap, but the second half was absolutely piss poor, shambolic. We made Liverpool look like they were top at league, and against Wolves, we made them look like a top 10 side. If we win that league, it is down to our world class defence because going forward and attacking and opening teams up and scoring goals, we are crap. Absolutely dog shit. We don't look like scoring against anybody. Maybe every 8 games that switch gets turned, like it didn't against Aston Villa away. Sorry, like it didn't against Aston Villa in the second half at the Emirates, like it did against Bayern Munich, Atletico Madrid, Tottenham. I don't know what to think now. I really don't. Because I know Man City's next league game, they play before us. Yes, it's Man United away. Then we play Forest on the Saturday night away. But Man City are going to have Semenyo back. Sorry, not back. They're going to have Semenyo. Um, John Stones, I think, will be back then. So you'll start looking at Man City's bench getting very strong, and they'll have all the squad back. And then whatever Egypt do, Marmoush obviously has got to come back. It's another a striking slash attacking player they've got. So, and you know the funny thing is, do you know the thing what really is puzzling? Every window for as long as I can remember, in the summer and January, I keep saying, well, we need that player. We need that player. Sign that player. I don't put it down to players no more, what we need. It's basically Arteta. He's proven again tonight, not making it up. Nobody in chat's making it up. Factually, he cannot change anything. A top elite manager would have tweaked his formation even for 15 or 20 minutes tonight. Nothing. Never does it. Never does it. Never gives a manager a different headache. He costs us so many fucking points because he's that stubborn and he does not have that top elite manager's flick where he can just go 4-4-2, 20 minute. Let's see what we can get out of him. Let's cause them different problems. Let's make Liverpool run around after us. Let's make Liverpool have to reshuffle. Let's make Liverpool think we've got to go more defensive. Nothing. Nothing. It's good job we've got a good defence, people, because we would definitely not be top of that league. Because going forward and attacking and opening teams up in 34 years of watching Arsenal, I've never seen us play so boring at times this season. It is painful and boring to watch, and I have watched Arsenal and I've been a fan 34 years. So on that one, hope everybody enjoys the rest of the night, rest of the morning, everywhere you are, whatever time it is. Bless up everybody. Thank you for joining it live and uh, Portsmouth. See what happens. See how many players gets rested. If he plays Declan Rice against Portsmouth, he's a fucking idiot. Let me just make sure read everyone's. Right, I don't think Ori would be a good first team manager, but as an academy, he would be very good man on the many of these players. We want to impress him because absolutely he was their role model and hero for absolutely many. 100% they thrive off it. Gonna Fly, great stream, Rich. Thanks for your time, brother. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Gonna Fly. Great to see you again, my guy. Gonna Fly, facts, Rich. Gonna Fly, system-based football is rubbish. It is. It is. Right. We didn't lose, but it feels like we did. Everybody, bless up. Thank you very much.